So there's two topics I want to talk about. I want to talk about, was it her or Benghazi? But you know the answer. You know what it is. Then we're going to talk about the Simpson-Mazzoli Act as a big lie. And now we're going to do something that I think needs to be done. I'm not going to attack the man, but I'm going to talk about the issue. I want you to listen to the talk show host who let us say, is allegedly a conservative, and what he said yesterday right after the election. Listen to clip one. Let's hear clip one.
We've got to get rid of the immigration issue altogether. It's simple for me to fix it. I think you control the border first. You create a pathway for those people that are here. You don't say you got to go home. And that is a position that I've evolved on. Because you know what? It's got to be resolved. The majority of people here, if some people have criminal records, you can send them home. But if people are here, law-abiding, participating 4 years, their kids are born here, it's first secure the border, pathway to citizenship, done. Whatever little penalties you want to put in there if you want, but then it's done.
So suddenly this talk show host has become, suddenly this talk show host has taken the exact position of Obama. Suddenly this talk show host has taken the exact position of La Raza. Suddenly this talk show host has taken the position of the most radical of these immigrant groups. I have a question for you. Without attacking him personally, I think that he made a huge mistake career-wise, and I think he's shown himself to be rather open to criticism, to be very polite. How do you feel about this talk show host evolving, how he evolved on immigration issues, on this issue and what he just said? You have any feelings on that? Because if you do, I'd like to hear them. I think it's very important that you understand what's coming. If you're going to hear this kind of stuff from a talk show host who's posed as a conservative and from the Republican leadership, I'm going to ask you which way you're going to turn for your representation. Because remember, without representation, you have not even a putative democracy. You have nothing. I have said to you for years on the Savage Nation that we in the talk show business and those people in the writing professions who represent you are in essence your representatives, because you know and I know that the government doesn't represent you to any great extent, whether it be the Republican Party per se. You get almost no representation anywhere. We are sort of the ministers without portfolio, which was an expression that was used for many years in England. Ministers without portfolio is what talk show hosts really are. We represent you. We are sort of ministers for the unspoken. We are the voices for those who have no voices. But when the voices of those who have no voices start to mimic the voices of those who run everything, where does that leave you, the listener of the Savage Nation? Two topics, many callers. Everyone who gets through my call screener today gets a free copy of my just published memoir, Train Tracks. This is the Savage Nation. The phone number, again, is 855-400-7282. 855-400-SAVAGE. I'll be right back.